pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for seeing this last month of the year. Lord, please guide us through everything to finish out the year, and plus help us do what you want us to do in 2026. Just bless everybody that's here. Bless our customers, our real area customers, and wish them a happy holiday. Amen.
Yeah.
Approve the minutes. Last meeting, Scott, second.
Yes.
Louis, all in favor? Water.
Okay. Had Lake DPNR last Thursday evening. They said they lost water about midnight. They finally found it the following Monday. It's one of those leaks. It was on the opposite side of a flush valve, and it finally surfaced. So they got that fixed Monday. The usual. Had a few leaks out west. Got 2 pickups down at the moment. Frank, do you know what's wrong with the older one?
Sure.
They just brought in spark plugs, and I'm not a mechanic, so I don't know what it means. One's clean and one's got black around the plug.
Talking about the white Ford?
Yeah, the older one.
We had a bad cylinder. One of the plugs popped. I think they were hoping it hadn't scarred the cylinder wall. That's all I know.
Yeah. And then the new one is waiting. They're waiting on a cable from the Ford house to put it back in. And I don't know that they'd gotten that other one working, but they don't. I don't have any idea. They haven't clued me in on anything.
The old Chevrolet.
Uh-huh.
I think it's kind of just easing it around, I think.
In town,
Yeah.
But the way they talk, they didn't have anything, so I don't know. I'll have to get them to come in.
Maybe you ought to look at getting the transmission put in. That's what's wrong with it, isn't it? Transmission in that Chevrolet.
Yeah, do you remember what they said they
I think
thought?
that's what they said.
They fixed something and
They tried to change the oil, I think, and all that. Thing just needs a transmission.
So I guess need to decide if we want to stick a transmission in it or start looking for another gently used or.
Transmission is probably a lot cheaper. If there's nothing else wrong with, I think the rest of it was in good shape, except for that.
Okay. Do y'all want me to? I take it Tyrell or Sean. Nobody wanted to do it here.
I don't think
you
so.
know?
Not the transmission.
Okay.
They usually don't want to do transmission.
Okay. Well, I will touch base with Rosado, and I don't know of anybody else to call. Do y'all?
I have no clue. I can take somebody in Abilene back in.
Dwayne does.
Yeah.
I'll talk to Dwayne too. Okay.
Sewer.
Atmos Energy stopped by yesterday. Our rep, and I told him that they had still heard nothing about the manhole covers, and which he didn't know about it because he's not in that end. But he said he took another copy of all of the manhole covers, and he said I will do research and get back to you. So hopefully we'll get those taken care of pretty quickly now. And I told him about this one back here that's been open it was before they ever came, and I don't even know why they had it open, but that one with the orange fence around it
Mhm.
back here.
Streets.
Streets, they've been, when they get to them, they've
Yeah, I
been
noticed they were
trying to
dragging
work a little on them.
yesterday or day before. They
Yeah.
were.
It's so dry, it's gonna be hard to do anything with them.
Yeah.
Did they get through with Roby Avenue?
No, he's
Okay.
waiting on his hauler is doing all of that AI stuff at Haskell. So we may have to get our own. He's supposed to come look at what West Texas Rock brought
Uh-huh.
and see if it's the same quality, and if it is, we may just
Get them to do it.
get them to haul the rock. That way we can get it done.
Animal control.
Got 5 dogs in the pound and got the new truck going. Got, just got a few more things to do before I could call to get it certified to town going to get our.
Still waiting on the fence.
Yeah, we got the fence and then I've got to get a computer order and she's gonna get all that printer. And then call and get it certified and then I'll start getting in the stuff for the kitchen house and stuff. Instead of having to go over here to the vet.
Yeah. What about the bed? Did we find somebody to change the bed?
Everybody we've talked to's been afraid of the electrical end of it.
Electrical.
Yeah, rehooking the lights in and.
And then the weight, I thought I had Sheldon to do it, but he said he thought it weighed too much. He didn't have nothing equipment to
Pick the bed up.
Yeah. Rory had said he'd help anyway. He just didn't know. He said he'd help get it on there, but he didn't know about the changing all the light harnesses over.
You would that. I don't know. I ain't never looked at it, but you would think it was just a plug back
Plug
there.
and play. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you pull the lights? Did you look at them? I know the newer ones is, but I don't know how old that. How long have they been doing that? Long enough that
that
bed.
one has a camera and everything on it, the tailgate, the new one.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do all that. I'll be afraid to mess with that.
That would be something different because that
Yeah.
would be a cable running.
Yeah.
Somewhere to have to take off of that bed
know.
to put on the other one,
Yeah.
the camera.
Yeah, because they'd have to move the camera and all.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. The Ford House gave me a name of a company in Lubbock, if that's the route y'all want to go. And there was one in Abilene.
Happy Trailers, though, that's Sheldon called them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And they said they'd do it for 600 and stuff.
Will it make it to Abilene? It won't make it to Lubbock, will it?
I don't know if they'll make her over. I'd be scared.
Go through Hamlin. Surely it make it to Abilene.
Huh?
Surely it make it to Abilene.
I don't know. Yeah.
To haul it
There's
over.
somebody behind me or something.
I was gonna say, I think
I'd be
wouldn't
scared.
it? Has your headaches and all that quit since?
Yeah, that's the reason I started driving up. All that carbon dioxide was coming in every time. The heater wasn't hardly working. I had to roll the window down because all that stuff was coming in the cab. I tried to get her set in there for 5 minutes. She wouldn't.
No, thank you.
It's supposed to bolt up, right? To the same. Supposed to bolt up.
I think there's 6 bolts from
Yeah.
what Rory said. He crawled under it. I wonder if we could get it on and then take it to Abilene or take it wherever.
It just, whoever's got a hoist to hold that. So I say 2,000 pounds.
Yeah.
When I took it to the gym and weighed both trucks. I think it was like 2,000 pounds.
Yeah.
But then that old one's going to weigh more because of that diesel motor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's
That's
a lot heavier.
2,000. We figured the back end of that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, Rory got a hold of the people who sell those boxes, and they said that one was a 2,037, I think is what the 2,037 pounds. So
Cause you're gonna have some kind of hoist to hold it up when you pull.
While you back under it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they're people intuitive enough to get the bed on it. It's just maybe could do that and then do the electrical.
Yeah.
Said there's several said they'd help in any way, whatever, to get it over there. And I talked to Cody Green about if it had to have any kind of welding done, and he said he would do that for us. So. Just want to know what y'all how y'all want to go forward.
We gotta get something done.
Mm-hmm. What that one at Abilene, what was it, 600 to swap it?
6 something, he told me, half a trailer.
That don't sound all that terrible to.
Yeah. Did you email or text me
He
that?
sent it to me, I said, I can find it afterwards.
I'm thinking you.
Even if we have to have somebody load it up and take
I'd
it
have
over there,
hauled it over there if we had to
tow
haul
it or
it.
something, yeah.
Yeah.
625.
I think
625.
I think that's what we ought to
I
do.
think we ought to just take it over there and let them do it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See if we can limp it to Abilene.
Yeah, if we have to haul it, I could haul it.
Okay. That works for me. I'll call and see how soon they can get it in.
They're still gonna put a perimeter fence.
Yes. Waiting on that.
Gordon called me
That guy.
couple of, was it Monday, asked me about it. And, I told her, she said, they haven't responded back to Carla, so.
Yeah,
I
I've
told her.
called him. I've texted him several times and he said he would, when he was ready to come is when they were building it or adding on and all of that. So we asked him to wait until they got done. And then since then I can't pull off of this job or I got to get to that job. So I need to call him again and just tell him you're going to have to get here because I think the county's getting anxious because it was on last year's
Budget.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, see if you can punch him up a little bit.
All right. Okay.
Cemetery?
Okay, still looks good. I was out there Thursday. I was out there yesterday morning. Doesn't seem to be out of control. Of course, there's some graves settling after that rain, and Joe will fill in when he comes over to dig one. He kind of looks around or asks me what I got, and then he fills in. So. Trash, nothing exciting going on with the trash, thank goodness.
It's going out of town.
Yeah.
Girl running over my barrier.
Fire department?
Okay, fire department had 8 calls in November. Cotton module, 3 wrecks, 1 gas leak, 1 unauthorized burn, 1 vehicle smoking, and 1 tank battery fire.
We are in a burn ban, right?
Yes, they reinstated it Monday, is my understanding.
Municipal court?
Okay, Shayna couldn't be here. She had to take her daughter for mouth surgery or removal of something. I can't remember what she said. I think she had surgery and getting stitches out. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 open tickets at the moment. Helen Martinez is 380, Quantel Williams 380, Lori Tippett 380, Amanda Grant 380, Lori Tippett again 380, Quantel Williams again 380, Emilio Reyes 380, and J.M. Martinez 380. Those are the outstanding tickets at the moment.
So to get to 380, what else?
That is, Chris wrote a citation for dog at large
Uh-huh.
and for No-Rabies vaccine because they didn't have the deal on their collar. So what she's been doing for them, if they either have proof or get their vaccine within so many days, she drops that one, so it drops from 380 to 190. Those citations are 190 each.
Some of them got some money running. Ooh.
Yeah.
At least they're working.
Yeah. There's been a donkey running around over there has been out.
There's two different donkeys. One lives over here and one lives over here.
Yeah, well, this one over here was
Yeah.
that.
He likes to go to the dollar store. This one went over here on the other side of Carla. But they're both back at home where they belong. And I can get a citation for that too. That if it keeps being a problem, livestock at large.
Gonna get hit on the highway crossing,
Yeah.
going to the dollar store. Library.
Nothing out of the ordinary there that I know of. She hadn't made me aware of anything.
City Park.
Nothing new on there either. I haven't heard. Of course, Sonny had a baby, so.
Still on that mulch or whatever it was under the playground stuff.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know that she's gotten any info on that yet or not. She hadn't relayed it to me if she has.
Personnel.
Still the same crew. John's in the hospital with gallbladder issues at the moment. So 3 of them working right now. He went in last Saturday, either late Friday night or Saturday morning. He called me Monday morning and said he's in the hospital. So.
We go back to the city bar.
Yeah.
Those bump guards on the pedestals still in the progress, or?
Yeah, need to. What's his name? Carry on.
Oh, the guy, school guy. We're waiting on him.
Yeah. We're gonna have him do several things. I need to touch base with him again. Yeah, I haven't gotten a response as to when or any of that. Might have to switch gears. I know Casey, is it Casey Terry that has the little yard out here? I know he stopped by and gave me prices on pipe because Carry On said, if we supplied it or whatever, we'd have to supply the pipe.
Oh, Cody.
Yeah.
Is it Cody?
Cody Terry.
Cody.
I don't know if he would install them if I can ask him instead of waiting on
Just go get her.
Carry On. Seemed like a good kid.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to see what he would charge us to do those?
Yeah, I think so, because we need to get that stuff protected.
Okay.
Financial report.
Okay, nothing crazy in the financials. The Rotan Buyers Club for the kids' animals, stock show animals, that was in there. We've done $250 is what we've been doing for the school organizations. If that's okay with y'all, that's what I'll do for them this time too.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
We did have that one large, there was a $9,000 bill from Finco on that repair by John Grace. And then bin marked supply was 6,000, 5,900 in supplies for that. So I guess that was the two things that were not normal.
Yeah, but that's pretty intense with it.
Yeah.
Approve the bills. Scott, second.
Lloyd?
All in favor? Additional repairs to the south water tower.
Okay, they got started on that south tower, and I got an email, or not an email, a text, and did I forward y'all the pictures? I know I
I've seen
showed
it.
some of y'all in
I've seen 'em.
person that I saw. Anyway, there were slightly holes in the tower. Kind of looked like you were looking at the night sky. That's
Yeah.
from inside. I'll forward you this picture if you'd like it.
That'd be great.
So that was going to be, okay, after prepping the roof, most of it all needs to be plated. Brent just called me and said to do the roof plating correctly, it would be an additional 23,000, which would be plating up most all of the roof. So, I spoke with our attorney, and they needed to get going on it. So I called or talked to, I think, all three of y'all. I never could get you, and the mayor. And everybody said, he said I couldn't do a group text, but I could do y'all separately, get your answer, and then move forward. And then we would make it formal at today's meeting. And then we were talking about the curtain, and I asked some more questions about that, and we had issues with they had to reroute the electrical. The electric line was too close to the tower, so they rerouted it. I'm not sure which way they went. I think they went back towards the east and went around it, but they said they couldn't do the curtain with it where it was, and the guys were even, I don't remember what the terminology they used, but they come in and blanket it, I think is what they said. They blanket the line, and the workers were still real nervous about it, so they ended up rerouting it. And then in talking to him about the curtain or shroud or whatever you want to call it, he said that, I said, now what is it? It was $70,000 for that shroud. And I said, I don't understand exactly what the purpose of that was. And he said it's just to contain the fallout of the paint and the sand. And I told him to do an aerial and look at it as to where that tower is, and I said, we've been already over almost 20,000 with on the other two with the valve going in, and I said, what would your recommendation be? And he said, with no more populated than it is there with housing, he said, if it was in the middle of housing, I'd say yes, do it, but you've got one house on the corner, and he said there shouldn't be, picking up some paint flecks would be about it. So that was the other question when I talked to y'all. So how to make that 23,000 a little less hard to swallow. The 23,000 plus the other, what was it, 9,000 and 6,000 or 12,000 and 8,000 for those pipes going in, vent pipes. So just need to make that formal. Their goal is still to try to finish that tower by the end of the year.
I bet they get done. They ain't afraid to work.
No.
The weather hadn't
Gone
slowed
to
them
church
down.
a couple of times. They're up on top of it saying, bless it away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what do you need a motion to do the repairs on the south tower?
Yes.
I make a motion. We do
Second it.
Scott, second, all in favor?
Frank, are you in favor?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, update on the substandard structures.
And I have nothing formally from her yet. She's gonna do some digging into, I guess most of y'all know James Coventry died. He was the one on Burnside, the house on Burnside. So, last I heard, they haven't found a will or anything. So, got to figure out how to proceed with that one.
And what did we do with the other one of on Forest down there? Which one was that?
Rudy.
Yeah, Rudy.
Garza. Yeah, there's nothing that we could find in the history to keep from.
Just
Yeah.
take it over.
And then that the one on West Burnside, she hasn't till January. I haven't heard from her if she's gotten the money for it or gotten it sold or whatever.
Vacancy on the council.
Okay, the vacancy on the council, of course, all of the qualifications still apply, but y'all may fill the vacancy by appointment. And it, in parentheses, it says, and this is from the state deal, majority of remaining members, excluding the mayor, may make the appointment until the next regular city election. So, we'll have to put it on the agenda for January, and y'all just have to find someone that is willing and appoint them to fill from now till November, or well, I guess, yeah, November, because December the new council will be installed. So.
Same pay.
Same pay.
Administrative.
I don't have anything out of the ordinary. Frank had contacted me after we talked about last month when y'all did the Christmas bonuses, and we had briefly discussed, or y'all had last year, about doing something based on tenure rather than, you know, and so I don't know. Do you want to revisit that during the year instead of waiting until the end and
Doesn't matter.
not getting it done again?
I thought it'd been about 8 years ago. We discussed the little, what was it, bonus?
Mm-hmm.
We decided on $200 a year, 200 for the guys that had been there a year, and then $50 or $75 increments. I think it was like, what, 500 then for you and Rodney from that time. That's what I remember.
Yeah, it was never formally
It
done.
wasn't like,
Y'all
say you pay
talked-
the kid that's been here 2 months, the same pay you pay somebody that's been here 8 years.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Right.
That's not quite right, no.
But I didn't know if we need to get that wrote down in gold.
Yeah, something with a base.
Right.
Yeah.
Start out with a base and then so much every year after. That would be.
We can discuss it next month.
Okay, I think that'd be good.
Mm-hmm.
Ponder on it.
Okay, motion to adjourn. Scott, second.
Sure.
Lloyd, all in favor?